Imagine a life where your happiness is dictated by a substance. A life where your relationships, career, and health are all compromised. This is the reality of drug addiction. Drug addiction is not just an individual's battle, but a societal concern that affects us all in one way or another. The impact is far-reaching, stretching beyond the addicted individual, influencing their relationships, their work, and their health. It's like a ripple effect in a pond. A stone is thrown, that's the addiction, and the ripples, they're the consequences, the impacts that touch every aspect of the person's life. Let's start with the physical impact. The human body is a marvel, a beautifully complex machine, but introduce it to drugs, and it begins to crumble, slowly but surely. The heart, lungs, liver, brain, no organ is spared. The body becomes a battlefield, and the war waged is a destructive one. Then there's the emotional impact. Imagine feeling like a puppet, your strings pulled by a substance. Your emotions, once a rainbow of experiences, are now dulled, your happiness hinged on your next fix. The joy, the sorrow, the anger, they're all there, but they're muted, overshadowed by the addiction. Let's not forget the social implications. Relationships falter under the weight of addiction, trust is eroded, bonds are broken, careers stagnate or crumble, potential unfulfilled. The person you once were, the life you once had, becomes a distant memory, a ghost of the past. And the societal repercussions? They're vast. Healthcare systems buckle under the strain of treating drug-related illnesses and injuries. Crime rates can rise, communities can suffer. The cost of drug addiction is not just a personal one, it's a cost that society bears too. Drug addiction is a devastating problem, a complex web of physical, emotional, and social destruction. But remember, it's a battle that can be won, so how can one overcome it? The first step towards overcoming drug addiction is acknowledging the problem. A simple statement, yet it holds a power that can transform lives. Acknowledging the problem is like finding the first piece of a puzzle. It's a starting point, a beacon that lights the path to recovery. Now you might wonder, why is acknowledging the problem so important? Well, it's because addiction, like any other problem, cannot be solved unless it's recognized. It's akin to trying to navigate through a thick fog without a compass. You can't find your way out unless you first acknowledge that you're lost. Recognizing the signs of addiction can be challenging. It's like trying to read a book in a language you don't understand. But once you learn the signs, the constant craving, the inability to stop or control the use, neglecting other aspects of life, it's as if the book has been translated, and you can finally understand the story. Accepting the need for help is another crucial step. It's a brave act, a testament to your strength and determination. It's like being in a dark room and choosing to turn on the light. You might be uncomfortable at first, the brightness might sting your eyes, but it's the only way you can see clearly, the only way you can start to navigate your way out of the room. Remember, addiction is not a choice, it's a disease, and like any other disease, it requires treatment. Admitting to having a problem doesn't mean you're weak or flawed, it means you're human. It means you're brave enough to face your fears, to confront the monster that's been lurking in the shadows. Admitting there's a problem is not just about saying the words, it's about understanding the gravity of the situation. It's about accepting the fact that you can't do it alone, that you need help. It's about making a commitment to change, to fight, to reclaim your life. Remember, admitting there's a problem is not a sign of weakness, but a step towards regaining control of your life. Once you've acknowledged the problem, the next step is seeking professional help. This could be a turning point in your life, a step towards reclaiming your health and happiness, and it's important to remember that you're not alone in this journey. Professionals can play a pivotal role in the recovery process, providing you with the tools and guidance necessary to overcome addiction. There are a variety of treatment options available, each tailored to meet individual needs and circumstances. Let's delve into these a bit. First, there's detoxification. This is usually the first step in treatment, helping to rid the body of harmful substances. It's often carried out under medical supervision due to the potential for severe withdrawal symptoms. Detox alone isn't a cure, but it's a significant first step towards recovery. Then, there's therapy. This could be individual counseling or group therapy. Individual counseling often involves cognitive behavioral therapy, which helps you recognize and change thought patterns that lead to drug use. Group therapy, on the other hand, can offer a sense of community and shared experience, helping you realize that you're not alone in your struggles. Medication is another treatment option. Some medicines can help reduce cravings and withdrawal symptoms, making the recovery process more manageable. It's important to note that medication should always be used in conjunction with therapy and should be overseen by a healthcare professional. The role of a strong support system cannot be overstated in the recovery process. This could be family, friends, or even support groups. These individuals provide emotional support, encouragement, and motivation, helping you to stay committed to your recovery journey. Remember, seeking professional help isn't a sign of weakness, it's an act of strength. It's acknowledging that you're human, that you're fallible, and that's okay. It's a commitment to bettering yourself, to regaining control of your life. There's no shame in seeking help. In fact, it's a crucial part of the journey to recovery. It's about choosing to live a healthier, happier life, and that's something to be incredibly proud of. The journey towards a drug-free life doesn't end with treatment, it's about building a new life. In constructing this fresh existence, there are several pillars that can help you stand strong against the pull of addiction. One of the most crucial is the establishment of a healthy lifestyle. This not only means eating well and exercising regularly, but also ensuring enough sleep and maintaining a balanced life. By taking care of your physical health, you reinforce your mental resilience, making it easier to manage cravings and resist temptations. Another integral part of constructing this new life is finding new hobbies. Hobbies are not just ways to fill time, they can be powerful tools in recovery. They provide a sense of purpose, a way to relieve stress, and a means to connect with others. Whether it's painting, hiking, coding, or cooking, these activities can become a source of joy and fulfillment that drugs once falsely promised. But even with these pillars, the journey can be challenging. That's where a solid support network comes in. This could be family, friends, or even a dedicated group for those in recovery. Surrounding yourself with people who understand your journey, who offer encouragement and hold you accountable, can make all the difference. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to lean on others. It's a sign of strength and wisdom, acknowledging that we are by nature social creatures who thrive on connection. Self-care and mental health are also vital in preventing relapse. This means regularly checking in with yourself, understanding your emotional triggers, and seeking help when needed. Therapy, meditation, journaling. These are all tools you can use to maintain your mental health. And remember, it's okay to have bad days. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. The important thing is to learn how to cope with these feelings without resorting to drugs. Recovery is not just about quitting drugs, it's about creating a life that you don't want to escape from. This new life is within your grasp. It's a journey. And like all journeys, it takes time. But with each step, you're not just moving away from addiction, you're moving towards a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Overcoming drug addiction may seem like a daunting journey, but remember, it's a journey worth taking. It's a passage that begins with acknowledging the impact of drug addiction on one's life. This is a crucial step because it's only when we recognize the problem that we can start to address it. The impact is not just on the individual, but also on their loved ones. It's a ripple effect that spreads far and wide, but the good news is that it can be halted and reversed. The next step in this journey is acknowledging the problem. This means accepting that one is struggling with addiction and needs help. This step may be difficult, but it's essential. It's the foundation upon which the rest of the recovery process is built. Denial is a common barrier in this phase, but breaking through it is a victory in itself. After acknowledging the problem, it's time to seek professional help. This is a significant stride in the journey to recovery. It's where the individual begins to reclaim control over their life. Professional help could come in various forms, from therapists to support groups, and each plays a vital role in helping the individual understand and overcome their addiction. Creating a new life is the next stage. This is where the real transformation happens. It involves developing healthy habits, cultivating positive relationships, and finding new interests. It's about replacing the old, destructive patterns with new, constructive ones. It's a chance for the individual to rewrite their story, and it's a beautiful process to witness. Finally, we arrive at the point where we can look back and see how far we've come. This journey is not a straight line. There are twists and turns, ups and downs, but every step, every stumble, every triumph is a testament to the individual's resilience and determination. Remember, it's never too late to start the journey to recovery. Your life is worth fighting for.